Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Did you guys see this? Vandell here posting this. PayPal is offering 3.7% yield on all their stablecoins. Now big tech wants to enter finance. The truth is they want to control, starting with your crypto. So this is the article from CNBC here. PayPal and Venmo users will soon now be able to earn yield on their stablecoin holdings, the company said on Wednesday. I think, this is probably the trend. This is where we're going to see many of these stablecoin projects land, just because, chances are they want to help entice, or they want to entice people to be holding stablecoins as opposed to regular fiat. The more people that hold stablecoins, the more they can control people's bank accounts, I guess, at the end of the day. They say here customers will earn an annual yield rate of about 3.7% beginning this summer. So that's directly from PayPal specifically. It will be paid in PayPal USD stablecoin, their PYUSD, on their holdings of the same token. The rewards will be available to use for transactions with other users on the platform, funding international transfers, exchanging dollars or other fiat currency, or to make purchases with PayPal merchants. So PayPal did launch their PYUSD back in 2023, making it the first major financial institution to do so. As you guys know, Ripple has launched the RLUSD since. So it makes up less than 1% of the market, which is primarily dominated by Tether, as you know, and Circle's USDC. But the stablecoin game, this is becoming more and more prominent. So I'm not surprised that PayPal is now offering this. I feel like PayPal also wants to get into the game. Wanted to thank Vandell for that. Bifrost, guys, I also noticed this. Bifrost, their wallet, is expanding XRP support. Now, I'm personally using Bifrost currently for my Flare and Songbird delegations. I don't know if you guys use this particular wallet. So they're doing it with no added fees either. So they are XRPL integrated. So upcoming support, FXRP support, is happening. We're going to see more XP market integration, magnetic XRPL, and the XRP Cafe integration is also going to be happening on the Bifrost wallet. Native XRPL token tools plus setting trust lines directly inside the Bifrost wallet. So if you guys are already a fan of the Bifrost wallet, if you're already using it, there you have it. More XRPL integration is going to be available for you very, very soon. So thought that was also interesting. It is already, I was going to say it's going to be a race, but it's almost already started. Okay, the Wolf of All Streets posted this. I did not know this about XRP. So this is an interview here with Andrew P. I don't know his last name here. Andrew AP Apicus here on Twitter, talking about another yield opportunity for holders of XRP. And I just want you guys to listen to this 33-second clip, but I also want you guys to comment down in the comment section if this is something that you would do. Listen to this.
Just the free version of our XRP ALGO in the last month has generated $1,800 in cash yield. Just the free version using $10,000, $1,800 in cash yield.
And you end up with more XRP.
And you end up with more XRP and $1,800 more dollars just on 10 grand. Okay. If you're in our tier 1 concierge program and you're using 100 grand in that algo, you're generating $18,000 in cash yield and you end up with more XRP.
$1,800. That's 18% on a $10,000 investment. Plus you get more XRP at the end of it. I'm interested in what this is. I think this is Arch Public. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. They say here Arch Public is a company of innovators developing and developers and traders on a mission to level the playing field via algorithmic automation. So that is quite interesting. I know, usually when it's too good to be true, it is. But again, put it down in the comments if that is something you guys might look into. Me personally, I'm going to be holding my XRP, getting ready to cash out as we are seeing, more bullish momentum in the space. Right now, one XRP, currently, as of the time of this recording, going for about $2.14. I want to have my XRP available to me. I don't want to make the same mistake I made in 2021 and round trip all of my XRP. I made some pretty good trades. I did make some money in 2021, but my strategy this time around is different. And for all my Patreon subscribers, you probably know what that is. I've been posting at least once a week since about May of 2023. So about 2 years of my crypto trading journey. The back catalog is all there, and we are just getting to the most exciting part here, the euphoria phase. So for more information on what I'm doing this bull run, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. I should also probably take this opportunity to let you guys know that I do have a brand new Working Money Channel merch store offering 20% off for the month of April. It's tax season, so I thought I'd give you guys a break on the prices. here. This is my personal favorite. I know, I guess people might have different humor than me. The I Heart IRS t-shirt, not really my best seller yet, but maybe some of you guys find this funny too. I know a couple of you guys out there thought this was funny. Anyway, link is in the description if you guys are interested. Want to keep moving along. You know, we are seeing more XRP traction on markets thanks to the growth of transactional volume. This courtesy of XRP Crypto Wolf. Both in terms of price action and on-chain activity, XRP is showing indications of a strong recovery, paving the way for a possible bullish breakout that might alter its short to mid-term course. The payment volume of XRP did surge to 657 million tokens on April the 22nd, one of the highest transaction volumes in weeks, according to new on-chain data. So guys, that is big. The increasing volume of account-to-account transfers indicates that the XRP ledger is once again heating up, most likely in connection with the general market rebound. From a technical perspective, XRP has effectively risen above resistance. So that was $2.20. We are seeing that general market move, and even if we are seeing a bit of a down day today, XRP is still doing very, very well. We did get up to as high as $2.30. And companies like Sistine Research are even projecting a very high price for XRP. I did a video on that this morning. If you guys didn't catch it, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. So we are seeing the volume increase. This is all very, very typical when we are in a bull market. But, I think for XRP specifically this time around, because it was mired in a lawsuit in 2021, we weren't really seeing these kinds of numbers, the kinds of numbers that we are seeing today. So that's very good to see. Wanted to thank XRP Crypto Wolf, the Wolf of All Streets, and Bifrost Wallet just for posting those last tweets there. The digital asset investor guys also coming out posting this, the algorithm of the future. I've never heard XRP explained that way. Listen to this.
So there's a couple of coins that I really enjoy right now. XRP is really important. Cardano and ADA is another one that's very important. I don't think a lot of people really even know about. Solana is a very important coin with the NFTs, lower cost ways of transacting and doing things. But ultimately, the world is moving towards real world tokenized assets. And so whether we're talking gold, silver, real estate, mortgages, this is where everything's moving right now. And so if we look at this more as the algorithms of the future, as opposed to trying to look at this as, is this the next form of money, then I think that we're going to have a better understanding where we are.
I gotta say, that's maybe a better way to describe it to people who have no concept about what cryptocurrency is, what blockchain technology is. Don't think of these things as the money of the future, even though we do call them cryptocurrencies. They're more utility tokens, right? The utility is really where the value is. It's not what they are technically worth. What they're worth is going to be representative of how valuable they are in a future financial system or a future, real estate blockchain or smart contract system or whatever the blockchain protocol is. But at the end of the day, guys, it's going to be priced based on value, based on how useful something is in the world. There's a reason why, for example, coffee price is higher than the price of bananas, right? It's a more valuable commodity. It's harder to grow. We can get into the economics of that, but I don't want to make this video about that. I think you guys get where I'm going. The algorithms of the future. This is how we are now looking at this. So wanted to thank Digital Asset Buy for that clip. On top of which, guys, Angelica here posting this. So with regards to DTCC, this is big. The Great Experiment provided an example of stablecoins on chain. DTCC mentions a few blockchains here, including Ripple, Stellar, Solana, and Ethereum. Listen to this.
Tom Sullivan, Head of Business Development for Digital Assets at SocGen in New York. I'm excited to talk about our stablecoin that was issued by SG Forge in 2023, EuroCV, also known as CoinVertible. The CoinVertible stablecoin was issued with the main purpose of driving capital markets activities on chain. It was issued on the Ethereum blockchain in 2023, and in 2024 it became MiCA compliant. Along the way, SG Forge has established a number of milestones, including becoming one of the first banks to become a virtual asset service provider in Europe and to be able to support the MiCA rules. When MiCA went live in 2024, it was fully MiCA compliant, and it also became fully transferable on the Ethereum blockchain. Since then, it will now be available on several other blockchains, including Solana, Ripple, and Stellar. And we're looking forward to being able to use it as a means of cash and as a means of collateral using in this project.
I'm going to leave it there, but I will link this clip in the description of the video if you guys want to watch the last 40 seconds or so. Angelica here noting the goal of this great experiment is to demonstrate how digital technology can make collateral more efficient, effective, and faster. So this second part is just a fictional demonstration, but as you guys can see here, DTCC, they are huge, and they were already discussing major blockchain projects like Ripple, Stellar, Solana, and Ethereum. So guys, it is happening. Tokenization, the algorithms of the future. This is where we're ultimately going to see value. I think, the institutional traders are already figuring this out, and this is why we're seeing, more activity surrounding XRP trading in this particular bull run, more so than we were in the last bull run for sure. Mac Attack XRP, guys, posting this, an expert, is claiming that the XRP buying opportunity today is only going to last for so long, and it's only going to last until Ripple releases details of its escrow plans. Now, I was not expecting this. Think about it. We've just been living in a world where the escrow has been doing its thing for the last, let's say, 8 years or so. I think they started the escrow in 2017. Well, crypto analyst Del Cripsto, he's triggered speculation in the XRP community with cryptic tweets suggesting significant changes to the Ripple escrow strategy. So guys, here's what he has noted, again with this Del Cripto guy. I'm not allowed to say what I know about things to come. All I can say is XRP. Now, I mean, anybody can say this. I think, this might be some engagement farming. I don't know. But guys, listen to this. He noted that when Ripple releases the details of its plans for the XRP escrow, it could be a game changer for the XRP token. As a result, he warned investors that they only have until then to act. And after that, the opportunity could vanish in a flash. This cryptic outlook suggests that crypto enthusiasts still have an opportunity to accumulate XRP at its current price of $2. Should Ripple announce a strategy for its escrow holdings, the news could spark a frenzy and potentially drive a major price surge for XRP. In a follow-up tweet, he further heightened speculation on the topic, and this is what he said, in his follow-up tweet here. When Ripple releases the details of their plans for the XRP escrow, you have until then. After that, the opportunity will be gone in a flash. Dun, dun, dun. All right, but he doesn't elaborate on anything, which I think is a bit of a cop-out here. But, it really did get me thinking. The escrow is not going to be around forever, guys. And, we've talked about, this idea that maybe Ripple could gift the escrow to the U.S. government. There's some other ideas there that we could get a buyback. Maybe the government will use the escrow if Ripple does gift it to them for, to set up a new financial system, maybe within the United States to have leverage over other countries. There are so many possibilities here. I guess at the end of the day, I figured it would be important to know when the escrow does run out, and apparently there is an official date. The XRP escrow releases are scheduled to end in April of 2027. Guys, that's only 2 years away. Ripple initially set aside 55 billion XRP in a series of escrows, with each escrow releasing 1 billion XRP over 55 months. This gradual release is intended to stabilize the XRP market. So maybe, just maybe, they plan for the XRP market to stabilize. Maybe we will see that high stable price by April 2027. And maybe that's just that. Maybe it is just a matter of the finalization, the termination of the escrow once everything is all said and done, once everything has been released into the ecosystem. And at that point, no more XRP flooding the market, but you also got to think where we will be by 2027. Chances are, this will be ramping up. More utility will be derived from the XRP token. Therefore, it will be more valuable. More institutional investors will likely be buying it at higher prices. So guys, maybe we will see an XRP price shoot up to a high price. Then, I don't know, maybe the escrow will be terminated. Then, I don't know, maybe by this point it will be 2027. There will be no more XRP in escrow. Everybody will be clamoring to get whatever XRP does exist. And then at that price, the market will truly dictate what the real value of XRP is going to be. Is that 3 digits, 4 digits, or beyond? I don't know, guys. Right now, I am focused on 2025. Where is this real world utility going to bring XRP price? How much XRP am I going to keep for the long term? If something like this does happen, you can follow me at patreon.com for that information. Also, check it out. Working Money Channel merch store. Link is in the description of the video. Guys, I'm offering 20% off for the month of April. So if you're looking for, Bearable Guy beer stein, we've got an XRP beer stein here as well. Like I mentioned, link is in the description. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.